everyone, it's a snowy day today and I'm going to present you with my topic, our planet called Earth. Our Earth is the only habitable place that scientists have searched of, and Earth has the main parts that we need: water and air and sunlight. The planet Earth that we live on right now is small compared to the other planets and unique in its own way because it has clouds, oceans, and land. But as a young planet, Earth was not like this. Instead, Earth was floating around in pieces of rock around space. If it weren't for the sun's gravity to pull Earth together, that would make Earth just floating around in space. As the debris came together, eventually a lot of meteorites and asteroids hit these parts of the Earth, which made Earth a very fiery and volcanic, chaotic place, not suitable for life yet. But about 4.5 billion years ago, so 5 billion years after the Earth was formed, the Earth started to cool down. So all the water vapor trapped in these volcanic eruptions came to the surface, which caused the oceans. A fun fact is over 2/3 of the oceans of Earth are oceans, and very few is land. So there must have been a lot of water vapor trapped inside Earth. Earth has many different layers, not just what we stand on, the crust. The crust, in fact, is only about 40-something miles thick. It is very thin compared to the inner layers. As we get inside Earth, we have another layer called the mantle. It is right next to the crust and the outer core, which makes it a combination of molten rock and chunks of rock from the crust. This is sort of the barrier that's separating a liquid part of the Earth from the crust part of the Earth. As we get into the core of our Earth, we have our core, which is mainly iron and all liquid, which means that the Earth's inside has the magnetic field, which makes gravity and all our forces. Earth can support life because of its suitable conditions. For example, we have air, and no other planets that we know of have air that is breathable. Only Earth does. Also, the distance from the sun makes Earth habitable. But, for example, Neptune in our solar system isn't suitable because it's too cold and the wind is 100 miles per hour. Earth can move through space because it orbits around the sun. The Earth's gravity and the sun's gravity combine to make a revolution. It takes 365 and 242 thousandths of a day for the Earth to orbit around the sun completely. This also causes the seasons because the Earth has a 23.5 degree tilt, and that causes the northern hemisphere to differ from the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere to get different amounts of sunlight. And so this causes winter, summer, fall, and spring. Right now, the northern U.S. is in its winter stage. This is because North America doesn't get as much sun as the South. So while North America is having winter, South America might be having summer because it is the opposite and receives more sunlight. In this diagram, it shows how different parts, when Earth revolves around the sun, different parts of the world get different amounts of sunlight. So as the Earth turns, it will cause the 4 seasons because the sun doesn't directly hit the Earth. When it's revolving around the sun. But compared to the equator, which is a line going straight across the Earth, the equator gets almost all summer times because the sun is almost always hitting the center of the Earth, called the equator. So Africa, and if you explore places around the equator, it is usually very hot and humid there. This is a landscape of how a hot part of the equator would be. It would usually be a dry desert with these kind of trees that are adapted to this kind of weather. In conclusion, I think that planet Earth is suitable for life, but eventually I wonder if we will find any other planets that are suitable with our more advanced technology. Thank you for listening, and I hope you like and subscribe to my channel.